Well, hello there, Bone. How are you there today?
I'm good in yourself.
Good. I thought we'd start off a little bit slower. Absolutely. I said the round of applause can be a little bit, loud and for someone that may be coming to just get some rest and relaxation. So, just like the wonderful Maiden Compton Rose, they feel so voluptuous, like they are so velvety and soft. I know you have something that you would like to share at the beginning of the show before I ask you some questions, if you will.
Yeah, I like to say sign up for Compton in the Box. It's still the best thing going under the Made in Compton roof. For $69.99, you get $132 in value. For $89.99, you get $185 in value. And for $129.99, you get $265 in value. So it's the gift that just keep giving. It's where you can be generous with the Compton stuff and you can look out for yourself. There's just a whole lot of room in there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with that in mind, there is a new flyer circulating. So definitely about Compton in a Box. If you know somebody that you know would benefit from it greatly, they just love Compton, and they tell you about sending them souvenirs to where they live, we can take that off your hands and help you to relax more. Note that they can order online and we are ship to them directly. Yes, indeed, we will just make that a lot easier for you. And before we get started with some questions, absolutely. Bone, is there something that you want to share about the Quiet Hug podcast? Because I know you're my direct audience. And when I first thought about this concept, you were very receptive. And can you share another reason why you do enjoy it?
Because in the middle of the week or closer to the end of the week, there's
Hmm.
been a lot of stress, a lot of friction driving to work. Getting up early, hitting
Hmm.
that snooze button. So you just need a few moments to relax and really reflect on where you're going and where you've been.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with that in mind, I do have a couple of commercials I'm going to share. And maybe I could have turned the volume down on this one for this podcast, but just to note, this radio station is all the way live, 24 hours a day. Absolutely. And we have one and only, I want to shout out the one and only Lil Larry and the Love Handles, who does promotions on the radio for radio spots for the Made in Compton store. Yes, indeed.
Who plays the best music? We do. That's who. We are live 105.5 Mobile Radio 24/365.
One big party.
I don't wanna grow up, I'm a Compton Box kid. For the alumni of the city, yeah, you know what it is. And the ones around the world who feel Compton inside. Every box bring the love, every drop bring the pride. If you repped it in your youth, or you repping it now. Iconic city of Compton, take a bow. From the hub city halls to the worldwide lanes. People love CPT from the stars to the plains. Moved away, but the heart never left your block. That's why every single drop feel like time on the clock. Old memories, new drip, we connect the past. Compton in a box, bringing love that lasts. I don't wanna grow up, I'm a Compton Box kid. For the alumni and the fans who adore where we live. From the bikes to the trains to the UPS planes. Compton in a box, keep the legacy sustained. From Compton grads to the folks overseas. You cherish every moment for the CPT. Childhood feels, block party thrills. Now they show up in a box, your nostalgia chills. Worldwide love for the city so bold. Every hoodie at a roll, bring that story retold. Compton pride on demand, ship fast, never lost. And why getting that box always worth the cost. So whether you're alumni or a fan from afar, Compton in a box from the city to where you are. Never too old for the joy, never too grown for the vibe. Compton in a box, keep the legacy alive.
All right, now, absolutely. Now, this is the time for me to ask you a few questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, shoot.
Okay. All right. Now, I know I wish more people would have their coffee mugs, the made in counter store mugs, and, curling up to a book and taking a pause for the cause. Maybe you're reading The Fitting Room or one of the Teddy G books or the Gaming Safe book, and you're just feeling so comfortable in your robe and you're pondering about these questions as well. All right, boom. The first question is, what do you do when life feels too heavy?
Mhm. I would say I go outside and just listen to the birds and like give me some quiet time.
Hmm. Absolutely. And and sometimes it does take you some time to ponder when you're self-reflecting. So just for people that's out there, you may be journaling and sometimes that's what you do. And most of the time, we hear about daydreaming and that type of thing, but sometimes those pauses, those long pauses can be the time of healing. You just never know, you know. Absolutely. And now going forward, here's another question. What's your go to way to calm down when you're stressed?
Count backwards and squeeze between my index and my thumb.
Mm, nice. And did you always used to do that as a child?
No, I read about that. Uh, Probably when I was about 19. It was a
Hmm.
good way to calm you down, calm your body down.
Physiologically, I'm thinking, because
Yeah.
that's technical. Like how did you know to be able to do those things? I got you. Thank you for sharing. And now, how do you deal with disappointment without turning cold?
That's when I start journaling. I
Mhm.
start writing down like what did I learn from the experience and how can I grow from it?
Got you. And that is a segue I should use at this time because you are an author, two-time author now, and you share on other podcasts about how the gaming safe journey through creating that book was therapeutical. And that's, I think that's the word you use. And so, can you share again about that for the first time on the Quiet Hub podcast?
Yeah, well, just reliving that experience was like really a way to put it behind me and really digest it in its full entirety. And it was therapeutical. It was like, it made me look at all sides of it and it made me like really evaluate, how I felt and how I was going to move forward.
Nice, nice. Absolutely. Well, definitely thank you for sharing. And I would like for people to take a note, if you will. Yes, indeed, that will be micpt.com, and it is running at the bottom of the screen there. And micpt.com. If you haven't heard about the book, The Game Ain't Safe, you can go there and check out the book. And, of course, appreciate you making a purchase and just knowing that you can peruse music about the Game A Safe as well. The CDs are on site as well as t-shirts and hoodies for the Game A Safe. Alrighty. Well, with that in mind, Bone, I'm going to take us to a couple of commercials, come right back, and with a few more questions.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's go forward here. All right. And we are back. And I have a few more questions. Bone, now, how do you handle loneliness, especially when you're surrounded by people?
Well, that's a good question. Usually when I'm feeling lonely, I want to talk to my kids.
Hmm. Right.
Something that, remind me that I'm not alone and I got to be there for them and I got to stay connected.
Hmm. Hmm. I got you. And I'll ask you, what do people expect from you that they don't realize is heavy?
Mm, I would say, as bad as it sounds, undivided attention because it seems like my mind is always on something.
Uh-huh. I got you. Amen. That's funny. I got you. I mean, no, it's not like it's funny like that, but because I agree. I think it's the same thing because, my nickname is go to work and I'm always working on something in my mind. I'm always working. That's what it seems like. Absolutely. So to get my undivided attention, it's like, yes, it's deep too. So now I have another question. Two more questions right here. Let's just ask you. It's a plethora of questions, of course. People would like to hear you answer because you answer. You have such uh, great things to say, and you're just so readily ready. And if people can't tell, uh, I need them to know that these questions he haven't seen, and I'm just asking them, just like if it's a talk show and he wasn't, shared the questions so that way people can get the actual emotions, that weren't playing. All right. So let me ask you, what part of let's say, well, let me ask you this one. How do you love people when you weren't always shown a certain type of love, maybe?
Uh, Well, I got a genuine love for people, especially, good people. So it's kind of like it's easy to love people when they solid, when they good people.
That part, absolutely, absolutely wonderful. And if you could talk to some younger men about emotions, what would you share?
Find somebody that you could talk to your problems about, somebody that can help you plan, plot, and strategize. And quit being so tough. Be able to let your guard down with somebody, at least one person.
Nice, absolutely. Thank you for sharing. That was phenomenal. Absolutely. And, it's something to slow down sometimes. And that's what I find like I want to put these sound effects on the podcast and I'm like, oh, that's too loud. This is a drum roll right here. This is a gong sound right here. These are intense applause right here. So, you know, I'm engineering the show, and at the same time, I want to keep my voice at a very calm and not as excited, energetic, you know, s- uh, at this time because I want people to know that, yeah, and this is for me too, to learn how to relax a little bit. Absolutely. And because we are just moving fast with a lot of different things with this technology, it just automatically just makes even seem like the clock speed up at different times, and you're trying to get some things done, and as human beings we still need time to process things. So I just want you to know that I'm going to look forward to doing more commercials that are a little bit more slower and so forth. And here and there we're gonna speed it up a little bit because that helps perk you up when you're not feeling well at the time, or you need some more energy in your day, because sometimes the days just seem like go so slow, but you want something that's just like fun, but you don't want to go anywhere, or it's too late to go anywhere, or that type of thing. So we'll have a couple things with some upbeat to it though. Okay. So just wanted to share that. And Bone, is there something else that you want to share today on the Quiet Hub podcast?
Yeah. Go do something that make yourself feel good. Like, if you see somebody that needs some help carrying their groceries to the car, or if you see a elderly person who trash cans is in front of their house and you need to put them back on the side of the house, do that. It'll make them feel good and it'll make you feel good. And it's a quiet hug.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed. And with that in mind, just in case, there's one more thing, because I think that that's phenomenal. It just made me think of, like, remember the Steve Harvey show had the last 2 minutes? There was a something, the Steve Harvey, mm, it was something about the last 2 minutes of the show. And I think that was like something wonderful. You know, some tips or some things that chivalry to bring back or to remind people of. That was just absolutely phenomenal. So let me go to a couple commercials and we come right back.
Big
Okay.
shout out to all our amazing customers who've already jumped on board the Compton in a Box. Your support means the world to us. We've revamped our website to make it even easier to join the subscription. For upcoming months, don't miss out on the excitement. Head back to your cart on micpt.com and subscribe today. Let's make every month a Compton celebration. Compton in a Box. Subscription perks. micpt.com Compton in a Box. VIP experience appreciation. Head back to your cart on micpt.com.
Young Christian Internal Collection is here. We're proud to announce the launch of our co-founder's brand new collection. YC, Young Christian Internal. collection is designed for believers who walk with purpose, resilience, and an eternal mindset. Because this ain't just fashion, it's a movement. It's for the bold, it's for the faithful, it's for the eternal minded. Whether you're rocking it at the block party, the studio, or Sunday service, let your style speak your faith. Shop in store. Dry sea. Young Christian internal collection is here.
Yes, I'm here at Made in Compton store, getting a gift for my homegirl. She, happy birthday from Made in Compton store. Yeah.
Absolutely. I just love that hug from Teddy G right there. Yes, indeed. Now, were you thinking of something that you wanted to share before we conclude the Quiet Hug podcast?
Yeah. Get with us before Valentine's Day. We're gonna have sweet deals. We're gonna have deals on the wine glasses. We're gonna have the relax and what's the name
Relaxation.
of it? The relaxation box. We're gonna
Mhm.
have them on sale where you get 2 wine glasses and you get 2 robes. And we're gonna have a lot of stuff in the color pink and red. So
Nice.
stop by the Made in Compton store so we can get you together for Valentine's Day. We got some
Ah,
couples deals.
absolutely wonderful. That part right there. Yes. All right. Well, thank you all once again. And until next time, have a great, great time.
Peace.